This Wednesday night sees the start of Arsenal's Champions League campaign, kicking it off in Croatia with a game against Dinamo Zagreb, and it's the start of this really tough run of fixtures that we've got. Zagreb away, Chelsea away, Spurs away, Leicester away. It's important we start this correctly and build on the momentum that we got at the weekend with the 2-0 win against Stoke City. Zagreb are a team I'm not too familiar with. They are top of their respective Croatian league. I think they're only top by 2 points, however, so not the most convincing of leads, but respectively, they are the most superior team in their league, and as well as that, they did win their equivalent of the Premiership last season. So a team that are high on confidence, nothing to lose, arguably are the weakest link in the group, along with the likes of Olympiacos. Don't really like to think of them as that because it doesn't really benefit us if we go into the game overconfident. Travelling away from home, it's always going to be difficult, and considering we've got so many away games coming up, that's never easy. 4 on the bounce, that really is a lot of away games in the coming weeks. It really is a very tough September for us, and Croatia's certainly not the most local of places, so it will be a tough game. And with one eye on that game against Chelsea, it's important we continue to build momentum. Like I say, we got the 2-0 win on the weekend, and if we can keep another clean sheet, hopefully get a few more goals, get the likes of Alexis Sanchez scoring, I'll be very confident going into that lunchtime kickoff at Stamford Bridge. Now take a look at Zagreb. Like I've already mentioned, they are top of their Croatian division, but their most prolific player this season has been Sudani, the striker for them. If he's anything like his Algerian counterpart Riyad Mahrez, this Arsenal defence certainly has to have their wits about them. But apart from that, I don't really know a lot about them in truth. Like I say, I do expect a physical game, I do expect a good battle, and I do expect Zagreb to play prolific football, considering that they've not really got anything to lose in this. But like I've also mentioned, if we are to rival Bayern Munich for a top spot, then we need to be winning games like this. Now, Zagreb have produced excellent players in the past. They produced the likes of Luka Modric, the Real Madrid player, our very own Eduardo da Silva in the past, Corluka. And so a team that have a very good youth academy. I'm expecting to see some young players from Zagreb on display this Wednesday night. Looking at Arsenal, however, it's important to build momentum, keep this winning streak, but certainly this confidence-boosting run going and heading into the game against Chelsea. Like I say, it's vital that we get a win. And travelling away from home is never easy, but I mean, it's this time to delve into the squad. I wouldn't mind seeing the fullbacks mixed up in truth. Maybe bring in Debuchy, a player that could do some game time, still a quality player. I'd have no issue with him coming in for Bellerin, maybe give Bellerin a rest, maybe bring in Kieran Gibbs for Nacho Monreal, possibly another option for us. And you know, maybe just mix things around up top, maybe bring in Joel Campbell. But I mean, if we're going to take this game seriously, if we're going to get off on the right foot, it's important we play our strongest 11. I would possibly like to see Ramsey drop for this game, bring in someone like Walker on the right hand side, start Giroud up top. I can't really get my head around the team lineup, but I mean, like I've mentioned quite a few times now, if we are to get a top spot, if we're going to make a statement to Bayern Munich, then we need to be starting this off in the right fashion. And you know, who knows, if Bayern slip up against Olympiacos, who they've got away from home, I think tomorrow night on Tuesday, then anything could happen. Absolutely anything could happen. So I took to Twitter as usual to get your lineups. If you want to be featured in these videos, then do follow me on Twitter at simplycookie_. I'll leave that on the screen right now. But take a look at your lineups first and foremost. Only got a few of these, so we'll rattle through them. The first one is from at Fuad Sabah 1, and it's Ospina, Koscielny, Gabriel, Nacho, Hector, Coquelin, Ramsey, Ozil, Alexis, Walcott and Giroud. In truth, I'd rather Cech started than Ospina. I don't really see any reason to be dropping Cech. Next one from @Mazzola19 is Cech, Bellerin, Gabriel, Koscielny, Monreal, Cazorla, Coquelin, Chamberlain, Ozil, Alexis and Walcott. Very pacey team that. And finally from @AmazingMuzet is Cech, Bellerin, Gabriel, Koscielny, Nacho, Coquelin, Cazorla, Alexis, Ozil, Chamberlain and Giroud, and he also mentions that both Giroud and Alexis need a goal, which they most certainly do heading into the game at Stamford Bridge. But overall, it's an exciting team, lots of exciting lineups there. The team that I think I would preference in this is probably Cech, Bellerin, Gabriel, Koscielny, Monreal, Coquelin, Cazorla, Walcott, Ozil, Alexis and Giroud. I want Walcott to continue his kind of run of form. He got the goal against Stoke. Needs to be a little bit more convincing. I want to keep him in the team for his confidence purposes, but start Giroud in this game. I think Walcott and Giroud will complement each other perfectly, even if they're not starting together in a 4-4-2. Walcott on the right, cutting in, getting behind the lines. With Ozil pulling the strings in behind, it could be a very exciting team. I would like to see Chamberlain get some game time as well. I'd like to see Campbell get some game time, but I do think we could possibly see Wenger delve into the squad that little bit more going into this game, considering we have got such a healthy squad right now, which is just a compliment to what a great team we've got at this moment in time. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to the game. Leave your team lineups in the comments box below. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV. Do check out my own channel, AFC Game by Game. Got content going up there practically every day now. And I'll speak to you very soon, guys.